Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ready when you are.
I'm just kind of getting everything situated right now, and we'll start here shortly. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 edits to go through today. Some new guys, some old folks. I don't know. Anyways, I'll turn my Spotify down. All right. Anyways, so it's the weekly review, a weekly review show of all the MX Bikes edits that we have come across in the last week. So each week, myself, Dylan, aka So-Called Designs, joined by my co-host, Junktown. We're going to go through and leave our feedback on your MX Bikes edits and see what we like, what we don't like, and what's kind of indifferent. This is episode 3, so we've got some newcomers. We've got some guys that have been in the game for a little while, and just leave our feedback. Sound good?
Let's get into it.
All right, brother.
Want to share your screen for me?
Oh, yeah, of course, of course. No, I don't want to turn my camera on. All right. Alrighty.
All right, there it is. Cool.
Sweet. Let's just make sure I'm on the right one. Chrome. There we go. Awesome. All right, so first on the chopping block, we've got Opium 216. We've seen a couple of this guy's stuff. I believe he was in the show last week. I don't know. It's 57 seconds long. It's to one of my favorite A$AP Rocky songs.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
There we go.
Nice start.
Yeah. 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 Who the jiggy nigga with the gold links? Got me reminiscing about my old days. 3-6 sucker nigga dick, no foreplay. All day, booming out the trap through the hallway. Tell me what you niggas know about. Auntie saying turn it down, or she finna call the cops. We been plotting on the op, she the one who got the drop. Just a free quick fix it up, and it's okay. They gon' take me back to my old ways. I was trying to chill, pop the sales ever since I got a deal. Kick it with my model chick, sick clips, fuck niggas wanna diss. Now I gotta let them know it's really true. Lord pretty Flacco Jordy. Dirty fuck niggas, how you been? Just a 9 miles, niggas talk down every now and then. On the south, getting spelled 9 times, got his heels. Flacco Jordy.
Hell yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
not bad at all.
No, significant improvement from last week. I like the B-roll. I mean, he definitely took into consideration, like, the stationary bike shots for sure have gotten overplayed a lot.
Yeah.
So I at least like seeing that if you're going to do a stationary bike shot, you know, you do the Rider Model Zero, you have it leaning up against something. It's a nice little touch to kind of break it up and separate yourself from kind of the mundane a little bit. Reshade looks really good. One thing I will note is, like, it's a lot of the shots of the bike. I don't know if he was just trying to highlight the bike as kind of the theme. Not really sure why we spent so much time, like, on the kit itself.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, you could probably have done away with the stationary bike on the stand. The kit is fire, so
Yeah.
I appreciate it, getting some screen time. But yeah, I think there's like that shot right there that you kind of highlighted over. It probably didn't really need that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it just seems like we're staring at the bike for a short edit of this size, like, we haven't hit riding until 17 seconds in, which is essentially like a third of this edit, right? Which is fine. Like, B-roll can take up a majority or like a large chunk of it. But I just think it, like, the stationary bike was a little overdone. I would have kind of went away from it just a shade, just a little bit more. If you're gonna highlight the kit, get it in and out, and you can still like do a lot of B-roll, especially with something that's this short. I think a lot of it should just be more focused on the riding, the actual like motocross aspect of it. But not bad, like significant improvement from what we've seen in the past. The quality looks really good, man. Recording in 4K, depth of field in this shot is super good. I think there's just a little bit more that could be done in post. I can't remember if he was the one that did the one on Pelsters, where it was really dark and kind of hard to see.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one though. But yeah.
Like there was a bunch of cool shots, but I think in post using like lumetri color or something to just bring this out just a shade more.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like
Oh, yeah.
a little bit more color pop goes a long way. But if you want like a more dark, edgy kind of vibe to it, 100%, like nailed it. This drone shot was super cool, I thought.
Yeah, I like this one. Yep.
But then it does that. Like, I wish it would have just continued on backwards. But I do like the fact that, you know, like if you're going to do follow cam, like this was executed pretty well, in my opinion.
Sure.
I liked a lot of the other shots. Like, for instance, like this is a super cool shot.
Yeah, I think this shot went on a little too long.
Yeah. For stuff like this, where like Supercross in general, when you have longer rhythm sections, in my opinion, if you're gonna do something that's like focusing on the rider, whether it be like a follow cam or something of that nature, having speed ramping. So like every time the rider lands,
Let's see. Yeah.
you speed the footage up, and then every time he's in the air you slow it down, so it adds this like depth and kind of excitement or energy to the edit a little bit. It's really tough when you have like, let's say for instance, a rhythm section that's like 3-3-4-2 or something like that. Like that's a long rhythm and it's really hard to film. But an easy way to do that is to like break it up a little bit. So break it up into different shots, get some like a little bit more motion from the standpoint of like the rider, but like the actual camera work, straying away from, you know, just the standard like drone follow cam stuff.
Just a little bit more variety. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit more variety, and it helps keep, you know, the attention span or the interest of the viewer, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Everything else, like depth of field looked really good for the most part in this entire thing. I think just play around with some post-processing and color and stuff like that to bring just a little bit more vibrancy to it. It doesn't have to be a lot. Don't get me wrong. Like you can overdo it and it looks really bad. But I'm just looking for just a shade more color to come out of this. And I'd be happy with it. But really good job, man.
No, looks good.
Nice work. All right, on to the next one.
There it is.
Jesse MXB. He's a new guy. I haven't heard any or seen any of his stuff. Minute 24.
And George, the overall.
I like pistols and pearls. Always knew I wanted to be a thug sister, baby. Things started killers and drug dealers that raised me. Choppers come with flowers. I like choppers and daisies. Walk like me days in the middle of the day on sipping syrup. If they don't get my flowers, I'm just gonna take on my dirt. Growing up ain't had shit all this. I hit one just a splurge. Tryna make it out this bitch and give my mom everything she deserved. I made a rapper bag off a cap of gold. Kicked out the old lady to get that sack, I snatched the hoe. $500,000 in this account, for this amount I tag a toe. I can't up and just withdraw it, so I been robbing the bitch real slow. And all my bitches do purrs. I'm quick to put a bad bitch on very. Break up with her soon, I get the motherfucker pregnant. Cause I'm just gonna spoil the bitch anyway. Rock jewelry store with a purse, cause the most efficient for the shit that I'm stealing. Weird check, listed check, they fuck the witness. I be a real nigga later when I get away with it. Have you ever seen a killer in a skirt? I like pistols and pearls, I like pistols and pearls. I like pistols and pearls, I like pistols and pearls and guns and roses. I like chocolate and flowers and chocolate days, bitch.
All right. I mean, aside from the song choice, like, I don't know what it is about like new age rap, but it's kind of lost on me, a little bit. Reshade.
I think it was, yeah, I think it was shot really well.
Yeah, the footage is super good. There's a little bit like I think it's the autofocus on the depth of field that kind of drove me a little wild.
Okay.
There's a couple of shots. I think it's like,
I thought that was a good shot right there. Yeah.
this one here.
Don't get my flowers on just
Like you see how the background comes into
Oh,
focus,
okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
and then
gonna take on my dirt. Growing up in
it
shit.
blurs a little bit, and which is fine. Like that looks good, but it's really, in my opinion, it's like really hard to like get like a depth of field in Reshade to work well in general. But I do like the kind of like the actual filming MX Bikes edits from the standpoint of an actual cinematographer, an actual filmer. I just like that style a lot more than just the standard, follow cam. But Reshade looks good. The footage was really well shot, in my opinion. Guy can ride. Yeah.
No, it was enjoyable to watch. And I think I kind of agree with you on the music choice. I wasn't like super invested in it, and it was just music over writing,
Yeah.
I mean, it was good footage, good writing, but still missing that extra little bit to make it that art piece that we've been talking about. But
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's you nailed it on the head. Like a lot of people miss this a lot of people focus more on like the actual footage than they do syncing it to the music. And I think that's a huge misstep. I mean, if you want riding over music or music over riding, whatever you want to call it, like that's fine. That's your stylistic choice. I'm not going to be too upset about it, but it's, in my opinion, it always fits better if the footage goes with the music, and it can be overdone quite a bit, but it can also like, I don't know.
well, yeah, they'll complement each other.
Sure.
Right. But like the feel is kind of like I have my Spotify on and I'm just watching videos. That's kind of what it feels like. If that's the goal, then cool.
Right.
Or if it's just you like this song and you want to put some cool writing to it, then also cool.
Yeah.
I just think if we want to make it a little bit extra, we make them basically work together.
Yeah.
But not bad.
One thing I will say, it's a lot of slow-mo for me. Don't get me wrong, like I've even fell into that trap where you just film jumps or you film, whatever, like Supercross in particular, like it's a lot of jumping. You're in the air all the time. So it's kind of hard for somebody to like actually get that solid like balance between jumps or like regular speed and slow-mo. So
Yeah.
But yeah, man, super good. I liked it. It was really well shot. Keep it up. All right, next we've got Vader MXB. Oh, 212. Whew. That's a doozy. That's pretty long, but
Vader. Okay.
I'm here for it. All right, let's check it out.
Okay.
Okay.
Kind of fuck with that. Yeah. I like the branding.
Oh, cool.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I like that. It's a sick opening shot.
I like that shot a lot. Yeah.
Bike looks sick.
Right at the camera. Hell yeah.
There's something inside you. It's hard to explain. They're talking about you, boy, but you're still the same. There's something inside you. It's hard to explain. They're talking about you, boy, but you're still
That's a sick shot. So is that. There we go.
No. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, I really like that. The open. Okay, so one thing I do want to say is like, holy crap, is that a long time? 22 seconds of straight, like, branding, logos, whatever. Like, that's a long time to spend on that. And then you go into B-roll, but like this opening shot is sweet. I just wish it would have been quicker, like fast, to the point. You know what I mean? Oh,
Yeah, I can see that.
but like
No,
this
that's super cool. Yeah.
I really like this shot. But then we spend another 15 seconds like zooming in. Like that, I mean, I would have liked to seen it go from like this opening shot to this. Like skip the zoom in part. We've got the wide angle. We don't need to spend that much time like getting to the rider. And like I understand, like it's the song, right? Like you're waiting for like the beat to kick in and whatnot. But this is another really cool shot. Like looks super solid.
Yeah, highlighted the kit. I don't think you spent a whole lot of time on that.
Yeah.
Kind of showed off.
This shot was a little long for me.
Okay,
And
yeah, I can see that.
And also, like, just adding a little bit of motion, right? Because this looks like it was just a still. So, like, he had the footage completely paused, and he was just zooming out.
Yeah.
Add a little bit of motion, whether you use, like, a super slow, not frame rate, but speed, like, in the actual replay editor or replay file to just a little bit of life. Because this to me just kind of detracts me from it. Like it's a long time to just have somebody stare at the camera for that amount of time. But other than that, depth of field, man, that's the one thing that I would say is like get your depth of field settings right. So like some of this stuff in the background blurs out. It'll just help you elevate to the next level and actually get more of like a cinematic effect to it, in my opinion. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
The only thing I was gonna say is on the opening sequence, I would have just liked to see a little bit more real-time speed clips, maybe a little bit faster, maybe sped up. I
Sure.
think we had a lot of slow motion when we got into the writing, but we got into that in the later part. I think just adding that a little bit sooner would have been a better flow for it. But no, I was actually really impressed with this.
Yeah, this like it's really like for all intents and purposes, it's really well shot. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't There, like, especially towards the end, like the camera work definitely got better in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's hard
Like
to
this is
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
This looks really good,
They're
and it goes
touching
back to it. I'm like, yeah, I like that.
boy.
Yeah. And then I think it's coming up here, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
right here.
Still
Super sick. This, like, great transition.
Yeah,
great.
both of those. Yeah.
Like that I don't know, 30 seconds is super well done. And Vader, you should definitely keep doing that. Like whatever you were doing in this last portion, like keep doing that. And mix in some slow-mo, but like normal speed or like whatever, full time. Like that's what's gonna drive energy and keep like that actual like attention span for your viewers progressing on. But yeah, super smooth camera work. Looks like you got that dialed towards the end of it. But yeah, other than that, I liked it a lot. Nice job, man.
Yeah, good job.
All right, on to the next one. Signature Designs by Lee. He has 1 subscriber. It's an introduction. I like this, and I'm pretty sure. Oh my gosh, 3 minutes. This is gonna be a
3
long
minutes.
one. All right, let's see it. Oh, he's got the text bars.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, Glenn Helen, huh?
Hell yeah. Hi, bud. Oh, shit.
All
Like
right.
that. Yeah, dude. Getting into it.
Wow.
That's well done.
I like that. That's super cool camera work. A little bit of light leak.
Oh. No way. Power down. Oh.
Jesus. Dead. No way.
Oh, I like that shot. Jesus.
Sick shot. Hell yeah, dude.
Way sick, yeah. Perfect. Oh, dude, that's.
That's a
I love that.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. With the jeans and the flannel.
Oh, yeah. That's such a vibe.
Hey, watch it.
Ooh.
I like the fisheye. Damn. Hell yeah, man. Oh boy.
He's really good at these wheel taps. Oh, nice.
Dang,
Hell yeah.
dude. Like, holy shit, man.
That's way good. It only 1 subscriber. Well, now 2.
Yeah. Wow, dude. Lee, this was really well shot. I will say that. Your B-roll, like, specifically this shot here.
Yeah, dude, that was incredible.
This was sick.
You know, this shot right here gave me big the Eli Tomac edit when he was on his 2-stroke.
Oh yeah.
That's what calls back to me, and I just love that.
So this is super well done. There were a couple of spots where I was like, all right, the camera work just needs a little bit more, just a little bit finer tuning, but the reshade looks good. But this is such a cool, like, rider intro. What really kind of detracted me from it was the fact that he zoomed in, like, I wish it would have just been like a natural camera progression, and then he switched to, like, up close.
Oh, okay.
If that makes sense. Because, like, the zoom is a little long for me.
Yeah, it should have just been like zooming in a little bit and then we're there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
My biggest note that I have for this entire thing, it's a motocross edit. I want to hear
No bike sound.
I want to
Yep.
hear a motocross bike.
I was gonna say that.
I know for a fact these guys are on the gas. Like, I want to
No.
hear.
I was gonna say that's like the one word that I can really describe this edit is fucking cranked, right? He's got that throttle cranked in the air. He's cranked over, man. Yeah, you just know he's off that limiter. Let's fucking hear it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't need to hear it in every single shot, but, like, I want to hear it a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Super well done. Keep it up. This was sick. I'm excited to see more from you. Nice job, man.
Oh, that was good.
All right, Ollie MXB, 59 seconds.
59. Yep.
Oh, it's a 2-stroke.
Smoke cigarettes, cancer in the chest like cardiac arrest. I've been feeling stressed, trying to find ways to impress her, showing her that I love her, trying to show her effort. Gotta keep it together. I don't wanna be lonely no more. I don't wanna be lonely no more. She picks my heart off of the floor. I'm addicted, yeah, I need me some more. I don't wanna be lonely no more. I don't wanna be lonely no more. She picks my heart off of the floor. I'm addicted, yeah, I need me some more. This a love letter to
What?
her.
Jesus.
She keep me up when I'm feeling low. She's my overdose. Dose.
Okay. Yeah, man. Oh, that's mine. We don't need to review my shit. I'll just get sad. Depth of field, camera work is a lot of follow cam, a lot of zooming, a lot of slow-mo. And then there's like a couple of times where like the camera was like physically stationary. That this kind of detracted me from it.
His first edit though. You can see.
It's his first one. Oh, okay.
So a little bit of leeway.
Yeah, yeah. We'll give him some grace here.
I like it's good writing. Like it's a good start. I think the changing of the tracks a little jarring, you know, because we're going over up a jump on this track, which by the way seems to be super popular with the windmills.
Yes.
And then we switch tracks, and then we go to a freestyle track, and like kind of didn't really make sense.
Yeah.
I think there needs to be some sort of transition, like in post, editing wise. You'd probably have better comments on that, but I think it's a good start.
Yeah. Well, like, okay, so for instance, like I did that in year 1, right? Where I used a portion of the song to introduce the new track. And that probably seemed jarring for most people. Just because like it's a fucking like we're riding Supercross, and then all of a sudden,
And then we're at Millville.
and then we're at Millville, right? And
Yeah.
and like I did that, and it was, you know, it looked all right, but that was like a hard cut fade to black, made sense for the song.
Yeah.
So like that's all of like understanding like what you're trying to do with the piece, right? And whether or not like I don't know. I'm coming from a standpoint of everybody in the edit space is trying to be this artistic, creative kind of thing. Maybe people are just trying to throw riding footage to music, and I'm just being a overly critical dickhead every week with my friends.
I mean, hey, that could be, but I do think people that are making edits want to at least have some sort of, constructive criticism on how to make stuff better on, at least there's the passion there to make something cool, right?
Right.
So,
But yeah, no, and I think like Ollie first and foremost, play around with reshade, get your depth of field like set up and play around with it, and then try different like camera work for sure. If you're gonna do like the zoom in thing, which I think can look cool, awesome, but switch it up. You know what I mean? Like try something different, shoot it a different way each time, and like learn new techniques and then combine them together so you have this like wide swath of variety and like your ability to do that. Also like filming on one location usually looks better than filming on multiple, in my opinion. Just if you're going to do, I don't know, there's a lot that I could say. Just keep working at it, man. Keep submitting stuff. If you see this, awesome. But I don't know if you will. But yeah, man, keep it up. I'm gonna actually subscribe to you because I want to see some more. I want to see your progression throughout this. Yeah. All right. Any closing thoughts, Junk? Take that as a no. All right, we've got the next one. Apple Pie by Minty MX3. Okay. Minute and 5 seconds. All right, here we go.
then nobody.
Yeah. Track is this?
I don't know, but I like the backgrounds.
Mm-hmm. Looks sick. Okay.
I will say, I was getting built up for it, and it kind of just ended.
Yeah. There's a lot of slow-mo. The B-roll, like, repeating the same footage over and over again, like, this was a lot. Also, Pabosa numbers over somebody else's kit, like, it just kind of detracts from it, man. Yeah, there's a lot here that I could say. I would just work on, like, getting different shots for B-roll and have it be less fast. I know what you were trying to do here by like syncing it to the music and everything, but I think it kind of lost me a little bit when I saw the same 6 clips repeated, and it is really jarring for me. Other than that, again, no bike sounds. The footage is really slow. Like, I just don't feel like it progresses through like the edit well, especially with the song. Like the song is already slow, but like it felt like every shot was slow-mo to me. I don't know. Junk, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, no, very similar, very slow. I like the track. I think it was a cool setting.
Yeah.
Something cool could have been made on this. I do think this is kind of probably a beginner edit too.
Yeah.
But yeah, play around with some shots, some angles, and yeah, not just full slow-mo. That's slow-mo doesn't mean cinematic, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, right? Like you can film like full speed shots and make it look cinematic, especially like for something like specifically action sports. Like most of the time it's all full speed. And it's a lot of motion, everything's going on. Yeah. No, reshade depth of field, like that might be the consistent theme that we've seen across a lot of like newer editors, playing around with that. So like it actually looks like a camera is filming it. I'm not going to harp too much on the camera work just because it seems like pretty new to this, but I would touch that up a little bit. Look at guys like Swerd, look at guys like Kleb, Seabigs, anybody from like Valor, like they always put out dope shit. So just take a look at some of their stuff and see how they film it and then go from there. All right, on to the next one. We got Anton. Looks like he's pretty new. Ooh, rocking an Eli Tomac. Fucking
okay.
Cowie. I'm already interested. Is that a Liat brace? All right, hell yeah. Minute 50. Let's see it. Oh, and a chest protector. Bike sounds. Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought it was done. Okay. What's up, Cognizant? Yes, I do believe we have yours in here somewhere along the line. Yes, I believe we do. Thanks for submitting. Really helps us out to make sure that we highlight a creator each week. Okay. It definitely seems like he's new to it. It definitely looks like, I don't know, was he using just the normal cameras?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was like the trackside or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a hard time saying that this is an edit, and that this is being super critical. But I mean, he had a cool intro. He did his little intro thing, but then it was just a replay with some fucking background music and some transitions. Like,
yeah,
that's how I felt. I was a little confused during the whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty new. It looks like he's pretty new to it. Reshade, depth of field, play around with free roam camera. I promise you it'll take your game to the next level for sure. Yeah, I really, yeah, I have a hard time calling this an edit. This was, first of all, like the song choice. I mean, I'm one that puts a lot of music that doesn't have a lot of words to my edits. But having long, just standard films, like standard, just like filming and whatever, like, or standard music is just kind of meh. But yeah, man, keep working at it. You'll get better. You gotta make shit before you make daisies. All right, moving on to the next one. All right, we got another collab co. Cheeto, yes, you submitted, and I believe we have yours in here somewhere. What was it called? Let me just check my Discord real quick. I'll make sure that we got it in. Yes, you're towards the end. Thanks for showing up, guys. We appreciate the viewership. All right, 50 seconds from Kleb. I got a lot. I'm going to be super critical of this guy because he deserves it because he's pretty good at what he does. Hey!
Perfect.
Not on the stand.
Nice song choice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Motion.
Hell yeah, man.
Okay. Short and sweet. Not bad.
Dude, this is, like, from what I've seen from him,
Big step up.
yeah, bro. Like, insanely well shot. And granted, like, I have a particular style. We all know this. It's... I think, yeah, this leveled up his game a lot. Because it looks like it's actually shot by a physical person, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this is really well, dude. This is so, like, he went away from the follow cam. And, like, I don't want to sit here and say, like, oh, I hate follow cam. I do. Don't get me wrong. I fucking hate it. I think it looks
It can be done good, though. Like, you don't have to not ever use it.
Right. Don't...
It just has to be done right.
Right. Like, it's, God, it's just... But this is so well shot, right? Like, from the B-roll, bikes not on the stand, that already shows me that you took the extra time and effort to, like, figure out how to make this look cool. And, like, don't get me wrong, I did the same shit when I was first starting out, but I had to ask questions. And that's kind of the whole purpose of this entire series, right? Is, like, there's ways to do stuff in MX bikes that nobody really, like, understands, especially from the edit side and the creative side. And it takes, like, asking these questions and having this feedback of, like, hey, this is how you make it better so we can all get better. And it becomes this huge, like, tidal wave of, like, super dope content creators.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Aside from, like, the YouTube nonsense where it's just like, I can hit 100,000-foot jump on an RMZ 9 billion. And it's like, all right, cool, man. Like, that's sick. I'm going to watch it because I don't want to do my regular day job. But, like, I would rather spend my time taking a video game that essentially has, like, some of the worst physics that I've ever played on. This is the most frustrating thing ever, but I've spent 2,000 of my human hours on this planet playing and watch it turn into a beautiful, like, art piece.
Right, yeah.
But, dude, all right, so I want to highlight this for all of, like, the new guys that are, like, coming into, like, the edit space and, like, are learning this, right? So this shot right here. The camera, for all intents and purposes, is stationary. It's a slow-mo shot, it's B-roll, but there's motion, right? It's super slow, it's super subtle, but it looks so good. It looks like a physical person is filming it.
Yeah.
Like, that little bit... And I just want to touch on this point because we talked about it last week, right? All right, so this is the same exact footage from, it's the same exact whip from a different angle. But I really think, like, he does a good job because he switches the angle and specifically focuses on the rider here, right? So we've got a full speed one, and then we get a slow or a slow-mo version, right?
Yep.
Neither of those shots track the rider at all. The camera panning, the camera work, the film work is all natural. It's all flowing up. It all makes sense. Whatever. He picked a direction to have that camera pan, and
stuck with it.
And stuck with it. It makes it look natural. It makes it look cinematic. It makes it look very interesting. Well done. The one nitpick that I do have about this, and maybe it's just like how slowed down the footage was, there was this, I think this shot here.
You hung on a little too long, you think?
Hung on a little too long because I'm pretty sure, like, it's panning to the outside, but I know he wanted to capture this at the end. And I like that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I like that shot. Maybe shouldn't have been slow-mo through the whole thing. I don't know. I'm just kind of spitballing here.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't make edits, but no, it's a cool shot. Yeah, and I can see how that'd be kind of difficult to get both and not mess up the vibe. But
yeah, dude.
I see what you're saying.
But yeah, like, that's really my only qualm. Actually, hold on. No bike sounds. No bike sounds,
Nope.
Kleb. I want to hear the
Nope.
dirt bikes in the dirt bike edit. I want to hear them. Please, let me hear the dirt bikes. Sound mod, whatever you got to do to make it sound all right. Just do it. I want to hear dirt bikes. This is dirt bike edit. Please, for the love of God. All right.
Good job, though. Good job.
Super good job, man. Keep it up. Like, this is by far my most favorite one that you've filmed yet. Keep it up. All right. Returns. This guy does really good work. I think we featured him last week. Minute 8. All right, let's get after it. Bulletproof.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, okay.
The Seawalk.
Are we sure we're not? It's not too long.
Hey. All right.
Contemplating, isolating, and it's stressing me out. Different visions,
Dirt bike sounds. Yes.
Nice shot, too.
Hell yeah, dude. That bike looks sick, too. Oh, my God.
That gave me PTSD, man.
Yeah. Oh. Jeez. Ah.
That would be a cool shot for like a title card or something. I love that. Jesus.
Good God. Hell yeah, man.
And we got a different logo. Oh, here we go. Never mind.
Dude, awesome work.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, the only, like, this is so sick. This shot right here. But then watch, like, it's the actual video game doesn't know how to handle it. Watch the rear end.
Oh, yep.
And that is a bummer to me because this is insane.
I think this right here with that negative space, this could be his like opener, like return visual. Just slap that up real quick, and then there we go. I don't know. I think that's a cool shot.
This is a super sick still image. Like, just this. This is super well done. First of all, bike not on the stand. Good job. Super good job. Way to elevate your game, man. Like, this is good. It's super well shot. I liked that there wasn't a whole lot of follow cam. He kept things like moving at a pretty good pace. There was dirt bike sounds in this one. Wish there was just a shade bit more, just a little bit more dirt bike sounds. But for minute 8, I actually got to hear a dirt bike. filming super dope. I like the transition to black and white. Yeah, I really don't have any qualms with it. Like, this was good, man. Nice job.
Yeah, not bad.
Hell yeah, dude. Keep it up. I like that. I'll give you a subscription too. All right, on to the next one. Oh, it's Minty. We already covered one of his. All right. All right, Sin 118. He's got a lot of subscribers.
Dang, okay.
I think I've seen his stuff before. We'll see.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last?
Say they wanna read my mind. They really wanna read my mind. Telling you right now, all you'll find is a lost soul, rich and blind. They say you wanna read my mind. Do you really wanna read my mind? I promise all that you will find is a lost soul, rich and blind. I know I have a purpose, but I don't see the purpose. They tell me the death of me gon' be the perk. I know they lace pills, I bought them on purpose. Lifetime.
Yeah,
The intro's a little weird.
yeah, like, it's a lot of close-up work for me, for the B-roll specifically. Like, I get it, like, the patriotic stuff, like, that's dope. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I am the biggest patriot. A lot of slow-mo. Is there...
A lot of slow-mo. The gear looks really good, and if that's what we're going for, then cool.
Yeah.
The B-roll, like with the rider riding, it's really boring. We're going down one section super slow.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we do a wheelie on the start straight. Like it's kind of there.
Yeah.
Depth of field looks pretty good though. I like it looks okay.
The bike looks really good. Whoever did his graphics did a really nice job. The reflections look sick.
It's just kind of boring to watch.
Yeah.
I hate to say it.
Yeah. It was,
Sorry, but
yeah, it just, like, the pacing wasn't there. Having a minute of straight slow-mo, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like, as far as like feedback goes, man, I would really just like to see some, different pacing for sure.
ride the track. That's what I would say.
Right.
Get some more clips.
Right. If we're highlighting the kit, like, awesome, then like, then you accomplish the goal, for sure. But I feel like we could get some more riding in there. I don't know if I would call this an edit per se. All right, man. Yeah. Work on those things and keep it up. All right, on to the next one. We got another Southwick. It's by Panda. It's 48 seconds long. All right, so it's gonna be short and sweet. Let's see it.
Nice. Okay. Hold on.
That's a sick shot. So is that.
Wait a second.
Oh, this is Klebs. Yeah. I mean, man. I think he needs to play around with what's called like the f-stop. So like, some of these shots looked really good. Like this depth of field is sick. But there's a couple of them where it's like, holy cow, did he have it in portrait mode? And I don't know what sort of depth of field plugin he's using for his, but there's a lot that it was like, this is a lot of blur to be going on.
Sure. Yeah.
And you can see it, like it's pretty evident in the opening shot, I think. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
like there's a definitive wall where this stops, right? And like I understand like that's how focal lenses work and whatnot, but it's never gonna be like this. And the only reason I say that, and like I mentioned this, is because it's hard to like actually get it's not a real f-stop, it's a synthetic one. Yeah, man, like this is sick. I think, oh yeah, this is Kleb's. So
Yeah, it totally is Kleb.
yeah, nice work, Kleb. Filming was super dope. Like, I'm glad you switched up your film style to go away from like what you have been doing to a more natural look. It definitely, you've stepped up your game a lot. I enjoy it quite a bit. All right, on to the next one. Lando visuals.
Oh shit.
More Southwick. Hey.
Okay. Yeah.
Dirt bike sounds. That's a sick shot. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Oh. Oh no.
That was really short. It seemed like it wasn't meant to end there.
Yeah. No, keep it going, man.
Yeah, that was really short. Yeah, man. Like, that looks clean. Bike looks dope. Reshade's on point. Some sick film work, man. I mean, as far as like editing goes, music was a little quiet, but yeah, I liked it. I like that a lot. Nice work, dude. Keep it up.
I'd say make that longer. I want to see. I
Yeah.
want to see that finished. That's not finished to me.
No, like this seems like it got cut off. I would like to see this finished as well. But yeah, dude, this looks really well shot. Like, depth of field is perfect. This is,
Yeah, keep that going.
keep it up, dude. Hell yeah, nice work. All right, we got Cheeto.
Cheeto, are you here?
Yeah, I believe Cheeto's in chat. What's up, Cheeto? All right, let's take a look. We're gonna rip you to shreds because you're actually riding
Yep.
along. Actually, give me 1 second. I need another beer. I'll be
Oh, here we
right
go.
back.
Gotta get fueled up.
All right, we're back.
Let's do it.
Minute 14.
Okay.
Pelsters. All right. Sick shot. Yep. Sick bike. Bike looks great.
Yeah, I like that.
I like the white and blue.
Shit. Nice chain.
Woo!
Yeah. Okay.
Like pretty thing.
Damn.
Kick a bitch. Call me Luke Kane.
Yeah, this is sick.
Give me
Oh, that's a cool shot right there. Fuck yeah.
wet like rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah, bro.
Iceberg. That's Gucci Mane.
Quality is on point.
Like Young May. For a school. On for
Oh.
I love that. Honestly, I love that. Yeah.
you a pussy nigga. You a fucking fool. Wait. Hold on.
That's a good shot. Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Like I am a jewel.
Ah, yeah. That kid's fire.
Jet fuel. For this world.
Yes,
nigga,
dude.
it's just so cruel.
Ah.
Yeah, dude. Good job.
Hell yeah, man. That was sick. B-roll looks really good. Honestly, like, okay, all right. Since you're in chat, I'm gonna no, I'm drinking Miller Lights, baby. Only thing that's on tap here. Bike looks sick. Kit's dope. Reshade looks really good. The quality is super high quality, man. Like, nice there. One thing. Okay, so we see this. Rider's head is like stationary. The way that like
still.
yeah, it's like a still image. Adding just a little bit of motion will help like get this to like feel just a little bit more natural, in my opinion. But again, like,
I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah, just to move it, like twist the bars. Yeah.
yeah, just like a little bit, just something. And like, you can make still shots look great, but I mean, everything else looks dope. Like, the depth of field is sick. And this is like the
That
way
is so good.
the way that you go into this shot super well. Like, this hits hard.
And then, boom. Yeah, right there.
So like, this is a really effective way. It's called speed ramping, and I've talked about this before. Like, it can be overdone on a like really easily, where it's like the entire edit is speed ramping. But like, you can see it, like, it skips to the drums, like the footage skips forwards to the drums and then speeds up really quickly, and then it hits and it goes into slow-mo. This shot is like super sick. Switch to another shot, same footage. Guy can throw nasty oppos.
Yeah. That's a cool shot. I like that.
Yeah. What else? Where else did I notice it? Like, there's just like a couple of shots, like, I'm literally nitpicking now, where I saw like the camera budge, but it probably just ran into it. I really want to highlight this. So like, this is a really unique shot that I feel like a lot of people don't utilize inside of MX bikes. They're either doing just like strict drone footage or using just free cam, but I feel like a lot of people don't use like the chest cam enough. You know what I mean?
agree, 100%. Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, the helmet cam shit looks fucking atrocious in this game, but it can be a really cool way to just get different looking footage, right?
Just a little quick, clip of something unique, something different,
Right. Like, it doesn't have to be like super long or anything like that, but like, just something different. Like, I thought this was a really unique clip. I liked this quite a bit.
Yeah, he's using hitting a huge gap. He's cranked over, and it's just a little POV. I like it.
The only thing that I would say, right, and this is why. So when you see this, like up towards the top of the frame, you see like what you would be seeing in like the first person camera a lot. But yeah, like, this is a super unique shot, and I would love to see more of this, because like, there's definitely got to be a way for like somebody to figure it out, right? Like,
maybe even like, I don't know, like do the black bars, like kind of focus it in and cut that little clipping out. Just like focus that shot and then go back to what we're doing. I don't know. I'm just spitballing, like I said.
Yeah, like, that's definitely a way to like get rid of some of the noise up towards the top of like the edges of the screen and help it feel like more more like a cinematic piece and less like a I don't know.
Well, like you're in game. Yeah.
Right. Like, because this definitely feels like in game, and it's a super dope shot, but I would like to I think there's just like that little moment, and I'm nitpicking like so hard right now, and it's right there because like, damn, like, this, if this was pulled off like perfectly, this is a sick shot.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still sick as hell.
I love that shot. This little transition piece there, I like that.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Like, this style of stuff looks so sick. I like when people do this, where it's like skipping forward in the shot. But yeah, no, super well done, man. Nice job. I'll give you a subscribe too.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Good job.
This is insane. Nice. All right, up next we've got it's on Normsco. I think Cognizant did this one.
I think he was asking about it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is one that he sent in. Minute 54. Long one.
Let's get into it.
Like the intro?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Oh, it's on the island track, the Sentinel Island.
Let's work.
Okay.
Hey, plotting my escape. This game, riding niggas fake. Got a couple M's hiding. in
Dirt
the
bike
safe.
sounds.
Imagination turn a Honda into Wraith. I was doing 80 on the interstate, trying to make it back before my class started. Country nigga
Oh, hey.
never seen the passport till I popped off and got a bag for it. Now
Oh,
I'm at
nice.
the yard sitting
Damn.
back, watching Junior catch it off the bad boy. Yeah, nigga never seen
Yeah.
nothing. Except for fucking
Oh
jumping,
my
jumping.
God.
Good dope, leave the fiend crumbling. Made it out, it gotta mean something. Either you gon' hustle or that nigga Uncle Sam got your head re-enlisted.
That's a
Six
sick
months in
transition.
pumping. Better leave it tucked if you ain't dumping. Pow, pow, nigga, he slumping. 12 coming, we ain't seen nothing. Time chain, niggas ain't rumbling no more. Now what for? Hungry for more. If you solo lead vocalist and closing, you can hear grumbling. Multi and I'm still munching. Big bag, never fear fumbling. Won't smoke, nigga, don't choke. I'm a whole fucking nicotine company. Dream for the army, not a navy. How could you ever try to play me? Kill him on a song, walk up out the booth, do the Westbrook, rock a baby. I never fall out with the bro. Hey, when your family turning a foe, we had a penthouse on the road, interior decorated with a hose. Just like a multiple truck getting shows. My niggas like any mini money mo. Scoop up a dime piece like we homeless,
yeah,
then we
hell
gon'
yeah.
send them back pigeon toe. Out of the concrete
Jesus.
was a rose, and when it was cold, had to go over and stand by the stove. We from the southeast, niggas know this where the ops creep real slow. On vote, but
That's
they
a
mob
cool
deep
shot.
with the post. I punch the time sheet, not no more. And now my assigned seat is a thorn. Plotting my escape,
That
this
track's
game,
sick.
riding niggas face. Got a couple
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. Nice.
Super sick outro and intro. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Depth of field for sure. For sure for me. Like it comes in so hard. And like all of this is like the pacing was like really fast. Like super fast.
Yeah, we were moving and switching pretty quickly.
I don't know what frame rate he was filming this at.
I was gonna comment on that. I didn't know if it was lagging on my side, but it kind of seemed a little bit of framey.
Yeah, so it's tough. It's tough to like, because you only have like so much that you can really do with like game recorders. But it felt like this was filmed at a really low frame rate, and so you're getting it's like motion blur because the camera is moving so fast, but it looks choppy. And don't get me wrong, so like I film all of my stuff in 60 frames, and I know there's guys that probably film even higher than that, and that's how they get that buttery smooth footage. But then in post, I actually reduce it to 30. So it creates this like cinematic effect of having like a little bit of just a shade of motion blur. I feel like this was filmed on 30, and because you're moving so fast with the camera work, it's really hard to like see what's going on in some of the shots, if that makes sense.
A little bit, yeah. Well, it's a little stuttery, yeah, for sure.
But like, first of all, dirt bike sounds. Love hearing dirt bike sounds. It's a dirt bike edit. Put dirt bike sounds in it. I really don't feel like I should have to say that, but
You taking notes, Cleb?
yeah, Cleb, put dirt bike sounds in your edits. It'll make it be cooler for me. You'll appease me on a weekly basis. Cuz I'm the guy. But no, like dirt bike sounds, syncing. I feel like there was a lot of times where like you were transitioning from shot to shot to shot, and it's going so fast that it feels like out of sync with the song. And then there was times where you had a longer shot, and then you would switch to a different one, and then all of a sudden, like it didn't make sense to me on the on like the actual transition of like the beat. Like the beat would hit and then like a second later it would transition to the shot.
Yeah,
What-
wasn't synced up. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's a huge thing, and this is again like our personal opinion, right? So like take it with a grain of salt. Like if you want to create stuff and do it your own way, fucking by all means. Like I'm just leaving my feedback on what's going on here.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people miss that specifically in like the action sports or like MX bikes edits world. Is it's not synced properly to the music, and you can overdo it and you can underdo it, or you can just completely forget about it at all, and that's where this becomes it can detract from it, because I feel like this was really well shot. There is some follow cam,
Yeah, that was all I was gonna say.
and like whatever, like, but the pacing was so fast. So it was like really, I don't know. Like I would have to go back and watch this again, because it was really hard for me to like actually see what was going on or try to like immerse myself in the actual edit because of how fast the pacing was. I never felt like I like actually got to see riding for more, or like one singular shot for more than like a fraction of a second. And I could be lying, like there's obviously like that happened, but I felt like the pacing was a little fast. So maybe like trying to slow that down a little bit and actually like let your viewer or let the audience see the shot, and let the like slow it down. What do you ever like let it breathe a little bit is I guess what I'm trying to say. I don't know, Jump, what were your thoughts?
Yeah, well, yeah, it was very fast. I do have to say a big, huge plus. I like seeing multiple riders, even if it's just another one. It's just something else to look at, something else that's going on. And not a lot of edits do that on this game because, well, the netcode is kind of garbage. But and there's a couple shots that, and well, we talked about it being framey. Maybe the netcode also contributed to being a little framey. But the two rider shots, those were super cool, in my opinion. I'd like
Yeah.
to see more of that.
So one thing that I will say is when you're filming on a server with multiple riders, right? And this is really hard to do. Server side, and this is coming from Seabigs, who like let me know this. No matter where you are on the track, anybody that is connected to that server and whatever replay is saved, whoever is the host or the client side, it feels like every other bike in that server is on the ground. So that's why the head will track with the front tire, and that's why you'll get like the weird karate kick when you lay it over. Does that make it?
Oh,
It's,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's really hard to shoot multiple riders in MX bikes currently. The easiest way to get around that is to have both of those riders save the replay as their own, and then you have to go back and double that footage up.
Yeah, okay.
It's a colossal pain in the dick, but that's like the only way that I've figured out how like you can maybe get around it, but you probably never will be able to. But anyways, it sounds like all of this is Coxie's edit. Hell yeah, man. This is sick. Like quality, aside from the frame rate, I really like this. Frame rate and pacing. Like that's my big takeaways from this. Other than that, like super good. All right, we got one more, and I think it's gonna come to no surprise. It's a longer one.
Sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's Sword, so let's see what he's got. 6 minutes, 20 seconds.
Oh shit. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. This is just taking stuff to the next level. Valor's just next level.
Yeah. Sword does a good job. He's actually humming.
Fucking singing.
Hey, thanks, Cognizant, for sticking around. Damn. Super good B-roll.
Yeah. Woo! Okay. Nice. Yeah, the multiple rider drops they just go so hard.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
This is such a sick shot.
That is so good. Ah! Oh!
Are those dragon goggles? Hold on. Oh my
Yeah,
god, dude,
Fuck
what?
yeah, dude.
That's a deep cut. Damn, dude.
Dude, dude. Oh, shit. Oh, I love that. Love that transition.
Hell yeah.
Dude, the emotion in this is awesome.
Dirt bike sounds.
Oh my god. Drone, perfect. Holy shit. Oh, that's a lot. Fuck yeah, dude.
Whoa.
God damn.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Dude.
God, his reshade looks so good.
Dude, all these hits are fire too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh, I love that. Nice.
The water. Yeah. That's a sick shot.
Yeah.
The visual effects are wild. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Good job, Sword, man. That was
Yeah, dude. I mean,
cinematic. MX Bike cinematic. That's perfect. I love that.
yeah. Like, that was really... That's super creative. I like that. I like that a lot. That was a good job, man. I mean, it's Sword.
Oh, dude, the Valor boys are incredible.
I mean, like, all of those guys do a super good job. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, a lot of After Effects. I actually didn't mind it. It was really enjoyable. When we first got into kind of the heavier part of the song, which I love the music choice, by the way. I thought the lightning was a little bit overdone, but
yeah,
I still fuck with it. I liked it.
it looked a little corny, but like, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna rag on him too much. Like, that was it's the B-roll that does it for me, right? Like,
yeah,
like that is what really, like, Swerve does an amazing job of like taking his B-roll over the top. Like, a lot of those guys over in the Valor tent, like, they do a really good job. Even like all of like the no-namers guys, like, they do an insanely good job of B-roll, and it can be easily missed. But the all, like, it's super dark, and I think it fits the song well. The dolly shots were insane. Like,
oh yeah,
super well done. Again, I think personally for Sword, like, there was a lot of follow cam, and there was some camera work that I would have liked to see not be follow cam, but I think he still does a good job. The pacing was quick, but it wasn't too quick.
Yeah, you still had a little bit to digest on what you're seeing before we switched.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah. I mean, it's Swerve, dude. Like, this is super good. I can't. Oh, I'm not subscribed to him.
Fix that.
All
Now
right.
he's gonna be 200. There we go.
Yeah, I'm his 200 subscriber. But yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna wrap up this week's show. Yes. See, we've got a couple questions in chat. First of all, thank you to all the people that submitted edits for this week. If you would like to submit an edit for next week for us to make sure that we review, you can head over to my Discord. There'll be a link in the description, and we will definitely take a look at it and give our feedback. I hope our feedback isn't like just us being, overcritical dickheads and whatnot. By no means am I the best editor in MX Bikes. I already know who that is. But we might have a special guest next week.
Oh man.
Maybe. Anyways, but yeah, like, I feel like this has been a really good series for us. Like, people are very receptive. People keep sending stuff in each week, getting reviews, getting feedback. And I'm not trying to be, like a dick or anything like that, or just, being that guy. It's just my personal opinion. But thank you guys for showing up. Junk, any final thoughts?
No, just I think it's a super cool idea that you have going on. I do think a lot of people are enjoying this. I'm, for one, enjoying this just because I get to see a whole bunch of content out there that I don't know that's floating around.
Right.
And we get to shine a light on some people that really deserve it.
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of a cool platform.
Yeah. There's definitely like a lot of people that I've never heard of before. And honestly, like, it's super cool to see people that are continually getting better or trying to improve and elevate their game, so it becomes a little bit more of a like an actual, like, creative content instead of just like, oh, here's riding footage with music.
Yeah, it's something more interesting,
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for us this week. Thank you so much for tuning into episode 3. We will see you guys next Tuesday. Sorry we had to be a little early. I'm going to head over to the CCRL stream right now and take a look and make sure that my guys are doing what they need to do to qualify for this silly little Loretta's race that we're going on. But yeah, tune in next week. We'll see you then.
See ya.